January 4th. Be the sheep. Visiting my friend on her mini farm, I was introduced to sheep for the first time. Let me just say, I wasn't very impressed. I love toasty wool sweaters, but that was about the only connection I could find to them. They were not the soft, fluffy, bright white, huggable creatures I imagined them to be. And on top of that disappointment, they were not personable, but very stubborn. A donkey was their companion to protect them from predators, and I found him more to my liking than the sheep. Nearly all references in the Bible, aside from the sacrifice of lambs, had to do with people being compared to sheep. I was a bit offended by that after being introduced to actual sheep. However, it didn't take long to see the resemblance after giving it some consideration. Sheep don't like to follow and must be led, stray easily, won't drink from fast-flowing water, and can actually drown themselves by looking up in heavy rain. They are a predator's favorite meal, following chicken, of course. They need a protector, provider, and physician constantly. Some phrases from the Old Testament reveal the characteristics of sheep. We all went astray like sheep. The sheep will be scattered. Like sheep without a shepherd. Like lost sheep. In contrast, the New Testament phrases are, go to the lost sheep, I am the good shepherd, calls his sheep by name, lay down my life for the sheep, my sheep hear my voice, I know them. The 23rd Psalm famously speaks about sheep and a shepherd, but until you understand the qualities of the sheep, you will never understand the passage. Until one grasps the tendencies of sheep, one cannot understand why God would compare one of his less appealing creatures to those made in his very own image. You will not appreciate the depth of its meaning, nor why I am now happy to be called his sheep. Please allow me to offer my translation of these verses. The all-powerful, all-knowing one is my leader and protector. I shall not need anything he cannot provide. He makes me rest, not strive, in fields that are not parched, but lush and comforting. He leads me without anger or impatience, beside, not across waters I cannot swim in, not raging waters, but still water, where I can comfortably drink in his presence. He quiets my soul. He does not push, but counsels me in paths according to his wisdom, for order and good, for his name's sake, for his glory and my good. John 10:14. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep.